happening, YouTube? It's your boy Patrick Severin. This video I'm going to show you my full biceps and triceps routine. And the thing about this is that I'm only going to use the cable machine. That's it, just the cables. My whole routine I'm going to show you just using the cables. Reason why I'm doing this is because I get a lot of questions telling me about how they don't have a lot of equipment in their gym and how people say that the gyms are so small and they don't have anything to work with at home. But I'm going to show you a full bicep routine just using the cable machines. Just all you need is different grips, and I'll show you exactly how to get a full routine out of just using the cables. You don't need any dumbbells, you don't need any barbells, just as long as you have the cable machine with different grips, then you should be fine. And you should get volume out of it, you should get a great exercise and get a great pump. And I'm going to show you in this video how you can do that. See you guys in the next clip.
Better than anybody you ever seen do it. Screams from the haters, got a nice ring to it. I guess every superhero need his theme music. No one man should have all.
Okay guys, what's happening? So I'm going to do commentary for this one so I can explain this whole workout to you guys through commentary. As you can see me here, I'm here just putting on my elbow sleeves. These just keeps my elbows warm, keeps the tendons warm, because I really get really bad pains in my elbows. So that's why I'm putting on the sleeves. I'm just showing you guys what I would do just to make sure I keep my elbows warm. Alright? Before we get started. Alright guys, so the first exercise we're going to do is we're going to do a standing bicep curl. As you can see in the video, I have a bar that looks more like an easy curl barbell, but I'm using it on a cable machine. And in this exercise, you want to retract your scapula, you want to stand up straight, chest up, you want to curl all the way up, squeeze at the top, and come all the way down. Get the full extension in the bicep. Come all the way up and all the way down. Get the full extension in the bicep. Get the blood pumped in those biceps, and that's how you will get a proper biceps, and that's how you do a proper bicep curl. Again, you see me with the grips, you see me checking the wide grip. Wide grip is more for the inner part of your biceps. Then you see me retract my scapular, and then I curl all the way up and come all the way down, all the way up and all the way down. And at the top of the movement, I'm squeezing my biceps. I'm squeezing the biceps, and that's how you get all a proper curl. This is like this. It being this way, it puts less pressure on your wrist. If you was using a straight bar, your wrist would have been turned completely like this, and that's not a natural way that your wrist rests on your side. So it will put a lot of pressure on your wrist, and your wrist will hurt even more. But because the bar has that curl in it, you can actually grip it where your wrist is not completely like this, but it's actually resting like that. Alright guys, for the next exercise, I'm using the same curl bar, and I'm putting it to the top of the cable machine. And as you can see, I'm going to do a tricep movement. So I'm doing a closer grip tricep movement, an overhand grip, and I got my butt a little bit back, a little bent into the direction of the cable, and I'm pushing down. This is a tricep push down. Alright, this is a triceps push down. So you want to do this 10 to 15 reps, high volume, and 4 to 5 sets. 10 to 15 reps, high volume, 4 to 5 reps. Remember to squeeze at the bottom of the movement, squeeze those triceps at the bottom of the movement. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to lock your elbows, but you definitely want to squeeze on the bottom of the movement. Each of these exercises, you want to do 4 to 5 sets, about 10 to 15 reps. 4 to 5 reps, 10 to 15 reps. This is a very high volume exercise, and you want to use moderate to heavy weight. If you want mass, if you want to get stronger, you want to use moderate to heavy weight. All right. All right, guys. So then after you're finished with that exercise, you want to immediately bring the bar right back down to the bottom. Get a close grip for your biceps curl. For this time, we're doing the same thing, but we're doing a closer grip for biceps curl. And this is going to work the outer part of the bicep. All right, so you want to actually do this immediately after you do your triceps push down. All right, soon you finish your tricep push down, you bring it down and you do your biceps curl with a close grip bicep, with a close grip. You want to do a close grip for your bicep on this one. So you're like supersetting. All right, guys, this is a superset right now. 10 to 15 reps, 4 to 5 sets for both. 10 to 15 reps, 4 to 5 sets. Great exercise. All right, guys, the next exercise, what we're going to do, we're going to bring it back up to the top, and then we're going to do an underhand grip for your triceps. An underhand grip. As you can see, I'm holding it wider. I have an underhand grip this time, and as I get into my position, I put my butt a little bit back, my elbows is locked to my body, and I'm coming up to a certain point and coming all the way down and squeezing at the bottom, squeezing the tricep at the bottom. This is also a high volume exercise, 4 to 5 sets. Again, 10 to 15 reps, 4 to 5 sets, 10 to 15 reps. All right, guys, the next exercise that we're going to do, we're going to use the rope. Again, we're going to do a triceps pull down or push down. Again, you want to keep your elbows locked to your body, and you want to come down. You want to squeeze the triceps. As you can see, I bent forward a little bit, and then I'm pulling the ropes apart and squeezing my triceps when I reach in the bottom. Again, this is a high volume exercise, 4 to 5 sets, 10 to 15. Again, this is a superset. So a minute that you're done with those push down, rope push downs, you bring the cables all the way down to the bottom. You grab the rope in a hammer type form. You track your scapular, and then you do hammer motion exercises. Again, elbows locked to the body, coming all the way down, extending, almost squeezing my triceps, and coming all the way at the top and squeezing the biceps at the top. This is going to give your biceps from a forward look. Alright, guys, so this is going to be another superset. Now we're going to do some single arm curls. We're going to do some single arm bicep curls. Again, you grab a different grip, you hold the grip, you stand in the same stance, chest up, scapula retracted, and you go all the way down, all the way up, squeeze the bicep at the top, and make sure your elbows are locked to your body. Again, this exercise is a high volume exercise. It's 10 to 15 reps, 4 to 5 sets. Switch arm, you do the same thing. And the other arm, squeeze at the top, come all the way down, and make sure your elbow is locked to the side of your body. Alright, after you're done 10 to 15 reps there, you immediately go and get the rope, bring the cables to the top, keep your elbows close together, bring the ropes above your head, lean forward a little bit, and then you do this exercise where it's a triceps extension. You extend your triceps to the top. Make sure you get a stance to brace yourself. Squeeze your triceps at the end of the movement. Alright, guys, so here is going to be the finisher for the biceps. This is the finisher for the biceps. So you set up your weight, you grab two of these single hand grips, you get into position, make sure you're centered, make sure your elbows is back, and make sure your chest is up, and you just basically squeeze. Act like you're about to punch yourself in the head. Don't punch yourself in the head, but act like you're punching yourself in your head. And when you reach to that curl, make sure you squeeze. Make sure you get a stance where you're stable and just squeeze at the top. Squeeze those biceps. My biceps is completely burnt at this point. My biceps is completely swollen at this point. This is just me just finishing them off completely, just completely exhausting them to no return. And my biceps were burning at this point. But you gotta do the finisher. The finisher is definitely the icing on the cake. And as you can see, my biceps are pumped and they are definitely worked. Alright, last but not least, the finisher for the triceps. This is the last exercise. This is the finisher for the triceps. So you get the rope, you kind of do that little spin that I just did. Make sure your elbows are flared out like that, and just go straight up and straight down and squeeze at the top. Again, all these exercises are high volume exercises, 4 to 5 sets for all these exercises, 10 to 15 reps. Again, you do this for your last set for your triceps. This is the finisher. You just totally annihilated your triceps, your arms, and this is the last of everything. Alright guys, that was the end of the workout. As you can see, I didn't use any dumbbells, no barbells. I only used cable. I got a great workout in. Right now I'm just goofing off and looking at my gains and seeing how pumped I am. I hope you guys learned something from this video. I hope I answer all the questions people had for me about not having that much equipment at their gym. Again, if you like this video, please subscribe, comment, and share. Again, if you like this video, please comment, subscribe, and share.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up.